Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Yolanda Melody. Today I want to talk to you about spirulina and the many health benefits that this superfood has, but I'm not just going to be talking theory with you. I'm also going to be discussing my personal experience with it and whether I believe that this is a superfood to pay attention to. We're going to be talking about some of the claims that they make about spirulina and whether or not I believe them to be true. And I'm also going to be telling you the pros and the cons of taking spirulina. So first things first, what is spirulina? Now there's a lot of words that I might pronounce wrong here in this video, but spirulina is a biomass of cyanobacteria that can be consumed by humans and animals. The three species are Athrospira platensis, and it says Arthrospira is used as a dietary supplement or whole food. To put it in a nutshell, spirulina is classed as a superfood. And when you look at the nutritional facts, you can clearly see that it's very nutrient dense. If you look at the value per 100 gram, you can see that it's got very high levels of iron. It has nearly 50% of your recommended daily allowance for magnesium, but bearing in mind we are still talking about per 100 gram. Realistically, if you were taking this, you would only probably be taking 10 grams per day, but I look at the nutritional value of things all the time, and I can tell you when you compare this to other foods, it does have a high nutritional value. It also contains a lot of vitamin C and vitamin B6, and later in this video I'll be discussing what this actually means, why are these certain nutrients so important, and what they can actually do for you. So first things first, let's talk about the iron content. If you are female, listen up. During our period, we tend to lose a lot of blood, obviously, but also in that blood is the iron. Iron deficiency can actually lead to anemia, as many people know, and if you are deficient in any nutrient really, you will start to notice that your body doesn't work as well, you're more prone to illness, and in general, we don't just need nutrients to survive, we also need them to thrive. So I personally make sure that I have spirulina when I'm on, just to kind of replenish the lost nutrients. The next thing to take note of is that spirulina actually contains anti-cancer properties. I'm a very strong believer that if you maintain a very healthy diet and you get all of your nutrition, you won't be running back and forth to the doctor. I've got to be very careful about what I say on here, as you guys know, but I'd let that sentence sink in a little bit. That's all I'm going to say. The next benefit with spirulina is hair growth. Now, I'm not saying that my hair is this long because of spirulina, but as of recent months, I have been taking spirulina every single day, and my hair is just growing at a much faster rate than it used to. I kind of wish I knew this when I was first growing my hair, when it was about this long, because I would have got here a lot quicker. Also, fun fact, spirulina can actually slow down the appearance of grey or white hairs. And the reason why is because of its high iron content, amino acids, as well as pigments. Next thing on the list, which I wish I knew about before, was it actually helps replenish the skin and reduce acne. Now, for anybody who's new here, I have had the biggest battle with acne growing up. I went through a lot of bullying purely because my acne was so bad. And I don't just credit spirulina for the reasons as to why I don't have acne now, but I definitely believe that it has helped me just feel more vibrant, youthful, etc. It says here also that spirulina decreases inflammation, tones the skin, and encourages cell turnover to promote a more youthful looking complexion. Now, one of the things that I used to associate spirulina with was detoxing, and that was just an intuition that I had, but after doing more research I realised that yes, it does help to detoxify the body. Spirulina reaches deep into bodily tissues and takes out toxins like mercury, radiation, arsenic, some word that I can't pronounce, pesticides, synthetic food chemicals, and environmental carcinogens, leaving them up for excretion. Also, there is evidence that suggests that spirulina may help to protect against liver damage, cirrhosis, and liver failure in those with chronic liver disease. Well, that's really helpful for me because if you watch my cocodamol video, you'll know that I did suspect that I'd done some damage to my liver. So I learned that just recently, that the spirulina is actually helping to heal my body from the toxic pharmaceuticals that I took. So what has spirulina actually done for me? Well, I definitely feel like I have more energy, for starters. I cannot say that spirulina has given me life-changing results. It hasn't created such a huge change like the maca did for me, or the magnesium flakes, but I think that on a practical level, it's really good to have this stuff in your cupboard because, firstly, you can buy this in a sachet form. This isn't the only packet that I have. I actually have a massive as you guys know, I buy things in like kilograms. I do actually have a massive bag of this downstairs. I like to test out different brands and see which ones are more potent, etc. But the sell-by date on this, for example, is September 2023. The theory that I have is that sometimes it's difficult for us to have all of our dark leafy greens, and also they go off very quickly, and with all the food stuff going on at the moment, you know, the crises, it makes me feel very comforted to know that I have something in the cupboard that can last me a very long time and give me all of those nutrients that I get from dark leafy greens. I would also highly recommend this for someone who maybe you just don't eat dark leafy greens on the regular for whatever reason. Maybe you don't like the taste. One thing I have to mention though is that this stuff tastes like shit. Seriously, it's not the nicest tasting thing. However, what I do is I take a heaped teaspoon and I mix it in with water, and I actually take it as a shot. And the way that I see it is you get used to it after a while. In fact, you might find that it doesn't actually taste that bad to you, but the way I look at it is it's just a quick shot. You just down it and then drink some water afterwards and it's done. It's no worse than having a shot of vodka. The only difference is this stuff is actually benefiting your health and vodka is not. I just think it gives you an edge. Like, it makes you feel more switched on, more energy, and that's why a few months ago I only used to take it as a pre-workout, and what I used to do is mix it with wheatgrass powder and glutamine, and that seems to be my special pre-workout drink, and it's got no nasties in it. It's purely just nutritional. There's no caffeine or steroids. And it just enables me to lift heavier and do a better workout, really. So, I hope that this video was informative. Comment down below if you want to try this. Also, by the way, I always put a link in the description for the one that I buy, so check out the link if you want to buy it. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to drop it a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Love you, bye!